But do you think there's a world where we could have fighters on both sides from the UFC and in prize fighting coexist possibly?
Here's the problem with that. The answer is yes, unfortunately. But, you know, boxers get murdered in MMA.
Yeah.
And MMA fighters get murdered in boxing. It's just they're two completely different sports. You know, they're both fighting, but they're two completely. I mean, James Toney. You guys know James Toney, right?
Yeah, 1000%.
One of the baddest fighters of all time.
Facts.
Mean, nasty dude. Chased me around for months. Would show up at our press conferences and say, "Hey, I heard you used to get knocked out every weekend in Boston," and say all this shit to me. He would talk so much to me to get me to just want to see him get his ass whooped is basically what he did, right? Yeah. So he would show up at these press conferences, and he was hilarious. So finally I said yes, and I put him in against Randy Couture, who is you know,
the legend.
Why would you single-legged him, took him right down, and then just started smashing him. And you know, James Toney lost that fight. Then you've seen guys go over to boxing and get, you know, basically the equivalent of what happened to him happened to them over there. They're two completely different sports. Mm-hmm. You train differently for them, and you know, so my long-winded answer to you is yes, it could happen, but it's not what I really want to do.